think of that?
What are you going to see? He brings it up and brings it back down. Here it is right here.
Got a little iron on the jam there. Magic, if you were scoring that, would you reduce it for the fact that he doesn't get it clean through the net here?
Well, it's going to be tough because he did draw the iron. But I'll tell you one thing.
Judges are tough.
These guys, yeah, the judges are tough because they're ex-NBA players. And the fact that John Starks is a better dunker in the game, actually in a game-type situation. I've seen him dunk on a lot of big men, and he do it really great. Now, in this competition, he's going to have a hard time because you got to be more creative, and it's going to be tough for him. But this is a man that can maybe start it off for everybody, Nick Anderson.
Nick Anderson with a big move, but he hit the bottom of the rim here.
That is Nick's first miss this round. He gets to replace the dunk.
Well, all right, Isaiah, the boy, Nick is from Chicago. What's he going to do?
Turn it out.
Oh, all right, you like that?
It's Chicago.
Chicago
is well represented in this league. The three-point shootout, Nick gonna turn it out.
Hey, what about the legends? Hey, what about the legend, Chicago?
What about the legend over there? I saw him breathing kind of hard, didn't you?
He's still sweating, man.
Well, you know what I mean. well, what he does is he comes baseline, and you see he started in and jumped out away from the hoop, come back and slammed it. Very athletic move, great jump.
And a good score of 47.4. That ties it with Shawn Kemp.
No question. Hometown.
So Kemp and Anderson are the first round leaders at 47.4 with Cedric Ceballos, the 7th and final dunker. Remember, the 4 best will advance. Right now, it's Kemp and Anderson, Johnson and Augmon. So the number to beat is 44.7. Ceballos beats that. He would eliminate Stacey Augmon.
Well, you know, this is a guy we haven't talked much about. He's a spectacular dunker in the game, too. It'll be interesting to see whether he can create here by himself without being in a game situation.
He got a strange bounce. The ball actually hit the floor and bounced to its right. And Cedric wasn't ready for it to come to that exact location. He will be able to replace this. Let's see if he can do it this time. 4 of the 7 have missed their first dunk here tonight.
Bad toss here. He's going to have to work to get this one in.
He did not get a big roar from the crowd. Let's see what kind of impression he made on the judges. The score to beat, 44.7 to advance into the 4 semifinals. Remember, they do get 2 dunks. They'll be going through this again.
It's a very conservative dunk, but I think because he missed, he just wanted to make sure he got this one in. Almost fumbled it, but was able to muscle the shot in.
The judges, I think, are consistent in the first round in the fact that they want power. They want that. You know, if you're going to do a 360, they want it clean, but they want powerful.
43.1 for Cedric Ceballos. So remember, there are 2 dunks here in the first round. So we'll go right through the list again. Tied for the lead, Shawn Kemp and Nick Anderson. Then it is Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon, followed by West, Ceballos, and Starks. There are the standings after the first one.
I thought Larry Johnson had a very good first dunk. I think 44.8 was a little low for his. He went quick. He went with power. So he's going to have to really come up with something. What do you say we need? He's in all right now.
As of right now, Kemp, Anderson, Johnson, Augmon are the top 4.
Now, the first time, you remember, he came up, he touched the board, and came up on the other side.
Now,
does that count?
Does that count or as a miss or not? Yeah, that is a miss.
So he had to replace it. This may cause him to have to go conservative.
Little strategy here now. He's thinking about what he wants to do.
He's going for it.
Oh! That woke him up.
Yeah, it sure did.
Magic Johnson.
That's right.
Well, you called it right. They wanted power, and they got power.
They got it.
In a big way. Well, what happened is the crowd was quiet because 3 times you had the same type of dunk. Now we start off with something different. Off the glass, power!
Oh!
That's what we were looking for. Oh, another look from up high to slam. Cam. Ouch! Yeah, you got gotta love it.
But only a 46.9 from the judges for a total of 91.7 for Larry Johnson. The top 4 will advance out of these 7.
Well, what I see over there is you got too many forwards judging. So Larry's in trouble because you got, what, 4 forwards over there judging. No, really 3. Yeah, so they outweigh the guards.
Now Stacey Augmon, the Atlanta Hawks. He'll get to replace that one. 44.7 on his first dunk. Dominique Wilkins.
Well, Dominic told him to go for it, and he really had, because he missed the first one the first time out, and he had to be a little more conservative when he did his windmill.
Oh, and he missed it. Now you can get some points even if you miss. You get as high as 8 points. So that would be a maximum of 40 points for Augmon, which would, if he got the maximum from each judge of 8 points, that'd be only 88.7 total because of the miss.
He did everything right except get it in the basket.
Yes.
He just misjudged his takeoff, and he hit the back of the rim.
Only 34 points, and that'll almost certainly eliminate Hawks rookie Stacey Augmon.
Well, you know what happened is he came at the wrong angle, though. For him to be left-handed, he came too close to the middle of the basket. He should have been a little further away on the right side before he can come to his left hand, and he had all the basket. If you look at that dunk again, he came a little too close inside.
Magic, I think we got some more power coming here with Big Shawn Kemp. He looks like he's winding up.
Shawn is ready. He is ready. Come on, Shawn. Hey, that's going to be some power. If he gets it, it's going to be some power.
Now, I wonder if that counts as a miss. I don't know if that was an attempt or not.
No rim, no rim.
Oh! Didn't have time to get back up there, and that's a miss.
You know, this is, now this is Shawn's, what, 3rd year?
But they counted that first one as a miss, Magic.
That's
So
right.
so that was a miss.
Wow.
He left the feet. When he left his feet, they missed it.
Oh, okay. I thought it only if you hit that.
You know what? He missed on his first
First
dunk.
dunk, right,
So you're only
okay.
allowed 1 miss on the first round. So that's what happened.
You know, it seems like the years before with Shawn Kemp, he seemed like he knew what he was going to do. He knew that his different selections, process 1 through whatever 5. But this year, it seemed like he's out of sync.
Very.
He's not the same Shawn
He
Kemp.
seems jumpy and nervous, Magic. He never really gave it much thought. He just went right into his dunk.
Well, that's been his problem every year because that's D. Brown beat him because of that, and Dominique and the rest of them beat him because of the same thing.
Magic, this is my guy right here, Doug West. I still think he's going to come up with something. I think he's got some stuff in the bag.
Well, we thought he was underscored in that first when he cradled it and switched hands and brought it home.
Big dunk high above the rim. He's the only, Doug West, the only competitor not to miss so far tonight. So let's see what he gets on this one on his second dunk. Remember, the best total so far right now is from Larry Johnson at 91.7, Augmon at 79.5, and Kemp 81.4.
You know, that's a beautiful dunk, but I don't know if he's going to get much points. Look how extended and all he is. But I don't know what kind of score he will get for that.
I'll bet Julius Irving appreciates it.
Yeah, but they want you to take off behind the line. You know, they've seen too many guys take off from back there. You break the line, they think you're cheating.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
39.8 on that dunk.
Very low score.
But D. Brown, last year being your first time, and a lot of these guys, it's their first time too. How nervous were you?
I was very nervous until I hit my first dunk. I think getting those jitters out, you know, watching the guys. I happened to be the 7th contestant, so I had a chance to watch everybody and fill out what the crowd wanted and what the judges wanted. So I think that made it a lot easier for me.
All right, I want to ask you one more question too after this dunk by John Starks. Oh yeah.
John Starks off the bounce, the reverse jam.
Oh yeah, that was beautiful because he got up high and he threw it down hard. I tell you, we got a nice guy there with John. Beautiful dunk.
I'm like you, Magic. There's very few guys in this league, especially guards, who attack the basket like he does and like you said, go over the top of the defensive people.
Ooh, right there.
Look at that.
You know he had to do that standing still on 2 feet. Now watch this. He didn't run. He had to stop with 2 feet right here, set himself, and boom. Oh, yeah, I love it. Steve, I wanted to ask you, did you set up your dunks last year, like 1 through 4 or 5? You knew what you wanted to do beforehand or no?
I didn't. What happened was I just watched everybody, just trying to see how everything was reacting. I knew I had 10 dunks that I can do, but I didn't have them in order. The last no-look dunk, I had no idea I was going to do that one, so.
Oh, Nick, sorry to cut you off there.
Nick Anderson with his jam.